All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It is me, Dave, the real music observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you right there and me here. I posted a video about Luke Bryan. He is this mega country star, and he's got a new song out called Most People Are Good. And I guess that song's actually been out for quite some time, but it's hit #1 on the country charts and, bubbling under on the adult contemporary charts and so forth. It's a mild-mannered song with really, really good lyrics. Whoever the songwriter is, and I didn't study it out, so if you know who the songwriter is, that's fine. You can hit me with that info at another time, either on Facebook or Twitter. I'm just thinking it's a great song for what's been going on in the country and all of the stuff that happens from day to day. There's a couple of lines in there. There's a line about if you just follow the news every night, you're just going to be depressed and you're just not going to believe in anything and so forth. Talks about how mothers are candidates for sainthood. It's a really good song. But here's the deal. I'm not into Luke Bryan. I've already got a little fight going on over on Facebook about it because I posted the song and I posted kind of an unplugged acoustic version of it. Luke Bryan has done a lot of damage to country music. I understand. He's if you want the bubble gum and the rappy stuff and the stuff that just it's not country, and I understand. That's why yours truly here was right out in front talking about Chris Stapleton because he's the real deal. I mean, not only does the guy have a great voice, but he really bends the whole genre in a direction that is more traditional, more Americana, more roots, more rock, even if that's possible. He just sounds like a great singer with a guitar, and his voice has a country tinge to it, but it's really hard to pigeonhole an artist like Chris Stapleton, whereas Luke Bryan is he's a phenom of the entire country genre right now, which unfortunately has gone down a road that, can it recover from that? Maybe. Luke Bryan is the kind of guy, I think, who would follow the trend, and if you didn't like his earlier stuff, you may like his stuff down the road. Look, these guys in this business have a short shelf life, unfortunately. That's the way pop and country and a lot of formats today make or break stars. And the stars that are big today are gone tomorrow. It's not like George Strait. If you want to ask me about what real country is, it's people like George Strait, Travis Tritt, that kind of stuff. The stuff I was listening to in the 1990s when I fell off the truck and decided that, I'm just going to go search for some real music. Martina McBride's first album or two, just fantastic music, brought me back to the days of Linda Ronstadt and Bonnie Raitt and all that stuff, who, weren't getting the time of day on any radio stations anymore other than their older material. So here's the deal. Luke Bryan, not so much. This particular song, though, pretty good. And even his delivery and so forth, there's an argument that he was auto-tuned on this track. I don't really hear it. Maybe he was. Maybe that's the whole shtick that he does is every tune is auto-tuned. I don't think so, but maybe I'm wrong. Somebody brought up that this is the way of the world now with auto-tune, and that Cher, people go back to Cher's first foray into auto-tune, which was way back, I think, in 2000 or something like that, with the song Believe, which was a mega huge hit for her. And then people are saying, see? And nobody's going to say Cher isn't a real artist. I'm not. Look, I like the late 80s Cher stuff when she was hanging out with Richie Sambora. I thought that was pretty good. And the early Sonny and Cher stuff is good. But anything that's like plastic and just lacks soul, you know, it lacks the ability to be real. When you pick up a guitar and try to play it, you're not going to be able to play Believe acoustic and have the same effect as you would on this particular track by Luke Bryan, which that's how I differentiate, okay? So there is a difference. If he can pick up a guitar and play it and sing it, which he did, then it's, you know, it is what it is. And you may not like country at all. I have an affinity to the older stuff from the 90s and 90s country. I'll tell you what, it's somebody they should do a format where it's all 90s country mixed with maybe some blues and rock and stuff like that, and give people some real music. The country format today, it's just gone the way of the top 40 today. That's what it's like. Now, not all the tunes are bad and not all the artists are bad, but there's enough of it, and that seems to be the stuff that sells and gets like 10 million views after 5 minutes of being posted. It's just weird, but this is what people are into today, folks. I can't help it. If we can continue to promote people like Chris Stapleton and others that do real music in real time for real people, then life will be better, and the music industry itself will actually do a recovery, maybe in all formats, all genres, but we got a long way. We're a long way away from that. All right, so that's my video. I'm done. I'm Dave. I'll be back with more real music in real time for real people just like you. And just like me, we'll do it again real soon.